In 2016, the Oxford English Dictionary's word of the year was post-truth. That's actually 2 words, but anyway. When people speak of living in a post-truth age, they don't just mean we're living in a time after truth, but more strongly that we're living in a time in which truth itself has become unimportant and irrelevant.
But that actually highlights a big problem with the idea of post-truth. It contradicts itself. To say there's no such thing as absolute truth is an absolute truth claim itself. So Obi-Wan says,
"Only a Sith deals in absolutes."
but isn't that an absolute truth statement? Should we disregard it because it sounds absolute?
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
But isn't that an absolute statement?
It's just self-refuting to say that there are absolutely no absolutes. If you think everything is relative, you can't claim that everything is relative, because then you've undermined the claim that everything is relative. You're contradicting yourself. This crops up in a lot of different forms.
You stated before that all belief is a cover-up for insecurity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's wrong. If you say that it's true that we are now post-truth, you've just sawn off the branch of the tree that you're sitting on.
The second problem with post-truth is that it's impractical. No one lives as if there's no such thing as truth, because in practice it would be a disaster. Imagine applying it to medicine.
So Paul, if you just take one of these green pills, you'll be right as rain.
I'm not really into green. I've always been more of a purple kind of guy.
Huh, whatever works for you. That's the third problem with post-truth. It means power becomes king. Os Guinness has said, if there's no truth and everything is only power, ours is a world of brutal manipulation in which the strong will win and the weak will always go to the wall. And that's a horrendous world. If truth is the referee, then there is a level playing field and we all play by the rules. But if we sack the referee, if we get rid of truth, what are we left with? The bully of the playground will rule the roost. All things will be decided not by the truth of the matter, but by power. We will fight over not what's right, but over who's in charge.
But here's the big problem with post-truth. Me. If we're honest, we're not only truth seekers, we're truth twisters. Even if we think we're intent on finding the truth, we always self-justify. Think of the post-match opinions of 2 football managers over a controversial penalty. Both view the same footage, but one wants to believe it was a penalty and the other doesn't. Both want to make the truth back up what they want to believe. Actually, we're all like those football managers. We don't really care about what's right, we just want our team to win. The Old Testament prophets knew this centuries ago. The prophet Jeremiah said, "The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it?" And if you want proof that we're self-justifiers who hate the truth, when the truth showed up, we killed the guy.
We walk away from truth. In John chapter 8, Jesus says to the crowd, "Because I tell you the truth, you don't believe me." That's stunning. He doesn't say, "In spite of the fact I tell you the truth, you don't believe me." He says, "Because." Because Jesus tells the truth, we freak out. I guess we can't handle the truth.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. No truth handler, you! Bah! I deride your truth-handling abilities!
Here's the good news though. The truth comes to find us. Jesus makes his famous truth statement in John 8 verse 32. Then you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. Here he assumes that we are liars and we are enslaved by our post-truth, anti-truth ways. But a couple of verses later he says, "But if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." Jesus, the Son of God, is the truth. And he is a truth who knows our lies, but he loves us anyway. Here is a truth that doesn't just condemn you, but after exposing you for your post-truth ways, he brings you home to his family. He loves us in all our deceit, and still he says, "Come to know me, walk in my ways. Then you'll know the truth."
And the truth shall set you free!
Thanks for watching another video in our Thorny Questions series. If you like what you see, don't forget to share the video with your friends and give the Speak Life page a like on Facebook or subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And let us know your thorny questions and maybe we'll deal with them at some point in the future.